evening, sir.
I've come to see Mrs. Brown.
Oh, yes? What name, sir?
Mr. Costello.
This way, sir.
Thanks.
You would wait in here, sir? Madam is at home. I will see if I can find her.
You?
Clarissa, what are you doing here?
It's a rather silly question, isn't it? This is my house.
This is your house?
Well, don't pretend you don't know.
It's charming. Used to belong to, well, what's his name? The antique dealer, didn't it? Yes, he brought me here once to show me some Louis Carr's chairs. Cigarette?
No, thank you. And I think you better go. My husband will be home quite soon, and I don't think he'll be very pleased to see you.
Ah, but I particularly do want to see him. That's why I've come here, really, to make suitable arrangements.
Arrangements?
For Pippa. Miranda's quite agreeable to Pippa's spending part of the summer holidays with Henry and perhaps a week at Christmas. But otherwise...
What do you mean? Pippa's home is here.
But, my dear Clarissa, you're surely aware the court gave Miranda the custody of the child. Mary. The case was undefended, remember?
Henry allowed Miranda to divorce him, but it was agreed between them privately that Pippa should live with her father. I don't believe for one moment that Miranda wants that child or cares tuppence about her.
Ah, but then you're not a mother, are you, my dear Clarissa? You don't mind me calling you Clarissa, do you? After all, now I'm married to Miranda. We are practically relations-in-law.
You are not having Pippa. That child was a nervous wreck. She's better now and happy at school, and that's the way she's going to remain.
And how will you manage that, my dear? The law, I'm afraid, is on our side.
What's behind all this? What do you really want? What a fool I am. Of course, it's blackmail.
I was looking for you, madam.
Yes, Elgin, what is it?
Will it be all right for us to leave now?
Yes, quite all right.
The taxi has come for us. Supper is laid already in the dining room. Do you want me to shut up in here?
No, I'll see to it.
Thank you, madam. Good night, madam.
Good night, Elgin.
Blackmail is a very ugly word, Clarissa. Have I mentioned money?
Not yet, but that's what you mean, isn't it?
Well, I must confess, it's true we're not very well off. Miranda, you know, has always been somewhat extravagant. I think that she feels that Henry might be able to spare her a somewhat larger allowance. After all, he's a rich man.
Now listen. You are not having Pippa. You try and get her away from here, and I shall fight you tooth and nail, and I don't care what weapons I use. It shouldn't be difficult to get medical evidence proving that Miranda's a drug addict.
I hardly think Henry will care for your methods.
Then Henry will have to lump them. It's the child that matters.
Clarissa, did you know there are only 2 chocolate biscuits left in the tin?
Why, hello, Pippa. My goodness, how you've grown. I've just been making some arrangements about you. Your mother is looking forward to having you with her again. She and I are married now, you know.
I won't come. I won't come, Clarissa.
It's all right, Pippa. Your home is here with your father and with me, and you're not leaving.
But I assure
Get out
you,
of
my
here at once.
dear...
At once, do you hear? I will not have you in my house.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Mrs.
Miss Peake, will you show Mr. Costello to the gate onto the golf links?
Miss Peake, was it?
Pleased to meet you. I'm the gardener here.
Indeed. I came here once before to look at some antique furniture.
Oh, yes, in Mr. Sellen's time. Well, you can't see him today, you know. He's dead.
No, I didn't come to see him. I came to see Mrs. Brown.
Oh, yes. Well, now you've seen her.
Yeah. Well. Goodbye, Clarissa. You will hear from me, you know.
This way, Mr. Costello. Did you want the bus, or have you brought your own?
I left my car around by the stables.